Storyline to exist will always begin out with a status quo. This is what's happening in the storyline. Say, status quo could be anything from war, peace, anything. It's where our story begins, right? Your catalyst is the driving force that changes the storyline. Let's say I live in a peaceful village and raiders kill everyone I love, and so my call to action is that I want revenge, and I want to become really strong and conquer my enemies, right? And so I go on a journey, and eventually I sacrifice something. It could be my time, my energy, or I might come to a realization that, like, hey, I need to let go of hatred, or else I'm just gonna keep dying within myself. And I don't want to make it something cliche or like liberal. It's gonna be something like, okay, well, I'm letting go of hatred because it's a waste of my energy, and I choose to love myself, right? So the rebirth is letting go of hatred, and New Horizons is creating a brand new world for yourself, a brand new system. Maybe you get into gardening, right? So there's could be a lot of status quos. Like there's, I guess the son of a king lives in a castle. Catalyst is he's exiled from the castle. It's call to action. He wants to prove himself. The journey he goes to, maybe he does something, and he sacrifices something, and which causes a rebirth of sorts and a new horizons, right? Maybe he gets kingdom back. Maybe he does something. He betrays the nation, or so anything. It could be really anything. So there's always a character plus conflict equals story, because that's how storylines always work. Storylines are basically just character plus world plus environment plus the veil of forgetting and all that stuff. And what that is just basically means that you're an individuated portion of consciousness that lives inside a planet, and you don't know what you are, who you are, or what you're doing here. And you have all these things around you in your environment, and you have the free will to choose how you're going to interact with those things. And that's what free will is. What free will is, I guess we could start out as a triforce of existence. Your free will is your sovereignty, your spiritual sovereignty, what you choose to give attention to, what you choose to feed into, what you choose to do with your energy, what you want to do in life, what you're going to try to do, what you surrender your free will to, what you surrender your energy to, what you choose to give it to. Like, this is your fundamental force of the self, of the spirit. And then I guess love is the binding force of the universe. Some people choose to operate without love, actually, or without love for others. They only give love to themselves, which is fine. And so love is the force of the universe, right? It's creative energy. It's like creative energy. It's like your will, but this is also your will. You can't get rid of any of these. Love, you could bend it towards the self, or you could give it to others, or you can balance the both, or it's up to you what you do with that, right? Different polarities exist. You could either be 95% super selfish or 51% selfless. These are just thresholds. You don't got to worry about them too much right now. And light is just creative energy manifest. Light is like, there we go. It's basically like physical, like this is made of solid light. All physical matter is a solid light. It's the bind. It's like if I cut this up into like little atoms, you're gonna see like atoms are just made of light. It's I don't know how else to explain it. The scientists will figure it out eventually. They're gonna catch up to what I know. I was sketching something out here. The story beats match with the chakras energies, and I wanted to tie the chakras into elements. Because earth keeps you solid. It's the structure. Earth is like logic and structure. It's like steel beams and like structure, material, right? It could keep you grounded, but it can also keep you stale and stagnant. Air is like air is like a freshener. Air is like it's socially aware of its environment. It's aware of of itself and of others. It's like a personal relationship kind of thing. It's like air is the element of social environmental awareness. Earth is the element of structure and solidarity with the self, right? Safety, security. Fire, which fire is not a plasma, but I'm just gonna put them in the same category because it just means energy. It's the solar plexus, which basically means your self-esteem, your self-empowerment, your self-structure. Water is liquids. Water gives nourishment, nutrients to life. the earth around us. It is love. Water is just the manifestation of love to me. And you could have hot water, which heats it up, right? Space time, which isn't a state of matter, but whatever. It's like wisdom, intelligence, communication. It's detached from love. It just kind of observes. You know, it's very smart, intelligent, and knows how to communicate well. Spirit is basically your sight, your spiritual sight, your ability to see spiritually things. And then seventh just would be the crown chakra, which is just a barometer. So I don't know what to add that. I guess it's the crown. It's just the barometer. It just tells you everything. um it just, I guess it just, I don't know, you don't really gotta add it. It's not really that important. um Everything is just energy in this world. Free will, love, light, all that stuff. There are different versions there's only three main archetypes of characters you can write. Either you're the worker, the teacher, or the healer, or a little bit of both, right? Sometimes overlap, maybe you're all three at times, right? But usually people will become either a scribe or a healer or a worker, right? You can work and stuff. I don't know what the fuck this is. Oh, right here. This one right here, law of one. This is a belief that all is the everything. Imagine if you are the universe experiencing itself as a person. Everyone is a universe experiencing itself as individual portions. The universe is essentially God. God is the creator and creation itself, and experiencing itself through various different things in the world, right? Wants to know experience, wants to know. It moves up from, like, I guess, solid matter to early life to self-aware life to entities of love or compassion or hatred, right? And then it just goes higher and higher up that, right? Which is free will. Your thoughts are actually more important than you think. Be very aware of your thoughts. Forgive your thoughts if you have negative thoughts or OCD thoughts. Just kind of let it go. Don't attach yourself. It's like, don't create like tethers between the things you don't like. Energy, everything's energy in the universe. Chakras are just metaphysical energy. The nervous system is actually a energy kind of channeler device thingy, right? It's your brain, your nervous system, your nerves, right? It's like this kind of energy channeler. That's what your nervous system is. I don't really know how to explain it. The earth, air, fire, water, space, time, spirit, forgiveness. Forgiveness is what when you let go of hatred. That's all it is. And then negative entities always try to create consensual hierarchies. They gain more polarity and gain power by creating a hierarchy. They're like, you follow me, you do as I say. Like, it's just things that exist in the universe. That's pretty much it. I mean, I got nothing else to share, but yeah.